How you doing, folks? You know, it's 1:05 in the afternoon, and I'm still in my dressing gown. Um, I've been up for a while, but I haven't managed to find the energy to get dressed yet. As I've got not a lot to do until this evening. So I'm just sitting here in my dressing gown. I've just had a notification on my phone. Alex Belfield uploaded a video, and I watch a fair bit of his stuff, and the majority of the time the stuff that he says is on point. I wouldn't say all the time, but a lot of the time it's on point. But today he's just uploaded a video which I'm pretty fucking disgusted with, to be honest, and as somebody that suffers with mental health, as many of you who watch my channel already know, as somebody who suffers from mental health and tries to help others where I can that have got mental health issues, I'm a bit disgusted by his video, calling people out for suffering from mental health conditions. Now, I'm going to play the video in a minute. He'll probably copyright strike me or something. I've no doubt about that. But the comments on his video are pretty telling. There's a lot of people saying that they're going to unsubscribe because of what he's just said in his video. A lot of people telling him that he seems to be getting a bit too big for his boots, and how disappointed they are with him because of what he said. Now, ultimately, he's basically telling people with mental health issues to grow the fuck up. Yeah. Oh, well, you've got mental health problems, you're mamby-pamby, fucking, don't be a pussy, where's your backbone gone, and all that stuff. Now, yeah, there's people out there that take advantage of mental health because it can't be seen generally, and they take advantage of that fact, and they'll use it for whatever means they want to use it for. But the vast majority of people, and more so now, since the lockdowns and everything else, more so now, there are people who are genuinely finding it difficult to cope each day. Lots of people that never thought they would suffer from mental health problems have lost their jobs, have lost their income, are struggling to feed their kids, and they may never have been in that position before, and now they are, and now they're suffering. And it's not to do with being a mamby-pamby, it's to do with wanting to do the right things for their family, and now they can't because of the government. And then you have the people with genuine chemical imbalances in the brain. Okay, yes, there's a lot of people who are calling their low point at the moment depression, when it's not. It's just that they're low. It's Christmas time, or it's been Christmas time, and they might not have been able to buy their kids the presents that their kids want. Okay, now that ain't being depressed. That's not being depressed. There is a big difference between being depressed and being a bit sad. Okay, clinical. Excuse me, nobody asked you. There's a big difference between being clinically depressed and being a bit sad. And for Alex Belfield to say what he's saying, the title of his video, 6 million plus Brits on antidepressants, now grow up and save NHS money. Alex, I'm fucking disappointed, mate. I used to respect, a lot of your videos, and I respect what you've done with your channel, mate, but that comment alone deserves to see some repercussions. You've been lucky. There's a lot of people that have been lucky. Okay, they might have had a career in TV or radio. Yeah, they might have had a reasonably good career in TV and radio. They might have made a nice amount of money. They might have been able to pay outright for their house or pay their mortgage off. They may not have to be struggling at the moment. I'm sure there's some people out there that may have had that kind of a career, Alex. But to call people out, and you're literally calling everybody out, everybody that's got mental health problems, you're calling them out with this video and calling them fucking mamby-pambies and telling them to grow the fuck up. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Hey? Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? I struggle every single day, mate. Okay? And it's not because I fucking want to. It's because I can't. I've got no fucking choice. All right? I'm on medication to try and help me get through each day. Okay? If I don't take my medication for more than 48 hours, I'm a fucking mess. And it's nothing to do with being a fucking mamby-pamby or growing the fuck up. It's literally because I cannot function if I don't take my medication. Okay? So I don't know who the fuck do you think you are calling people out who have got mental health issues when mental health is one of the biggest fucking problems that we've got at the moment, and it's got fuck all to do with people being pussies and losing their backbone. Okay? In most cases, it's to do with chemical imbalances in the brain, or that they've had serious issues in their life that have now contributed to a state where they physically cannot cope on a daily basis or struggle to do the things that you clearly are able to do. Don't ever call people out over something that you've never experienced yourself. And no doubt you'll come out and go, well, I've suffered from depression. I've felt low before and I've got out of it. Well, good for you. If that's what you say, fucking bully for you, mate. Okay, like I said, some people have been lucky. Some people managed to get a decent career in the media, okay, and make a fair bit of money out of it that way, okay? But most people haven't. I just think that your video is utterly disgusting, and you show complete fucking contempt of your viewers by putting out a video such as that. I hope more people unsubscribe from your channel over that comment. Absolutely disgusting.
Morning mush, only me live across the world. This is the Voice of Reason, and if you're thinking it's going well with all the lefty quiche-eaters, the champagne sippers sat there having a lovely time, resting during the old Kung Flu, spare a thought for doctors who haven't got time to do their job because they're too busy handing out pills. Yes, 6 million plus people in the United Kingdom are now on antidepressants. Morning Chunky, only me live across the world. This is the Voice of Reason. So then, 6 million people in the UK are on antidepressants. Why are so many people on these antidepressants? Why are so many people miserable and incapable of enjoying their life? Is it because they are medically unhinged? Is it because they are medically unstable? Or is it because they're just a bit weak and namby-pamby and need a pill to get out of bed in the morning and a sleeping pill to sleep at night and then another pill to get up in the morning?
Is it because they are medically unhinged? Is it because they are medically unstable? Or is it because they're just a bit weak and namby-pamby and need a pill to get out of bed in the morning?
But of course the most important thing we need to discuss is the cost to the NHS. No wonder they can't save people's lives. No wonder they're on the knees. No wonder the hospitals can't cope, because we're too busy spending money on people who need to pull the socks up, get a life and get out of mine.
Because we're too busy spending money on people who need to pull the socks up, get a life and get out of mine.
Yes, there'll be the odd person who is of course a legitimate case who needs proper antidepressants for proper reasons. But I'm telling you, 99% of these whippersnappers who go there boo-hooing because I'm not doing my dream job anymore, this is terrible, I can't go to McDonald's because I can't afford the petrol. Oh, grow up. We all know boo-hooing and the playing the victim and being depressed is the new Cocoa Pops. It's a fad that people use to get out of jail. But what's interesting is the cost. The last figures I could find are 2015 and it was 5.5 million a week then on antidepressants. Imagine what it is now. I'm sure it's 50 million a week. It is outrageous, and we cannot afford for people to take advantage of the system simply because they want to do the old ITV daytime trick of pretending that they're the biggest victim and that they need the most help because I'm sad. I am very, very concerned about the handing out of these pills because it just basically creates a generation of mogadons. It creates a humanity of people who are not quite on the same page, people who are not in the room. They are indeed sat there, la la land, sat there like Meghan and Harry going, oh, the world is wonderful. Well, the world is not wonderful. The world's not wonderful at all. The world is very difficult. But what happened to British bulldog backbone? What happened to actually being able to stand up to the world and being able to say, I am going to get through this with tenacity and British bravery? No, we're going to take pills. I have got psoriasis. I can't take it anymore. And if you don't give me antidepressants, I'm going to top myself. These are the kind of things they feature on these moronic programs, aimed at people who are not balanced at the best of times.
Aimed at people who are not balanced at the best of times.
6 million on antidepressants. I hope you're proud of this, the NHS. You should be sickened to your core that we are medicating a nation who frankly should be told to pull their socks up and get on with it.
Who frankly should be told to pull their socks up and get on with it. Is it because they are medically unhinged? Is it because they are medically unstable? Or is it because they're just a bit weak and namby-pamby and need a pill to get out of bed in the morning? Because we're too busy spending money on people who need to pull the socks up, get a life and get out of mine. Aimed at people who are not balanced at the best of times.